Coach Betty Rucker here, and today we are getting into a little bar sculpt workout. You're going to work your body head to toe, low impact, but a lot of core, booty and legs. You're going to get some shoulder sculpting, some back, all of the strength building movements that I absolutely love, and they're all together for you in a super fun bar fusion flow that I wrote for us to do together today. So make sure you have a chair handy. This is something that will help you, a little prop to help you lean your weight on while we're doing some of those leg lifts that are so much fun. And you can have a couple of water bottles or a couple of lightweight dumbbells are going to be great for helping us get into some of our shoulders and arm strengthening movements that we're going to be doing. And of course your mat. So very minimal. If you're traveling or don't have weights, just use water bottles or soup cans, really anything. As little as 2 to 3 pounds is going to be significant in this workout today. So get ready, get set. Let's start out by doing a really fun warm-up move. We're going to step our feet out wide, like almost as wide as our mat is. We're going to engage our core, belly button comes in and up. And what we're going to do is we're going to do something really simple like that you might do at home. You're going to pick up something from the floor and you're going to put it up on a shelf. So sit down, pick it up, put it up on the shelf. Sit down, put it on the shelf. Sit down, put it on the shelf. Now while you're doing this, I want you to notice that your butt is shooting straight back behind you. And because you're going to be picking something up, your arms have to come down, but that doesn't mean that you're going to round your back, right? We want to be really safe and really use the strength in our legs and hips to lift us up. Now you may notice that as you reach your arms up over your head, your core turns on and engages. You're going to feel your abs working here, really super strong as you move your imaginary object up onto the shelf from the floor. Let's go just a little faster here. Come on. Press, squat, press, squat, press, squat, press. Squeeze your butt as you come up. Great work. You got this. Last 5, 4, 3, last 2. Don't lose that core. Last 1. Amazing work. Now what you're going to do next is you're just going to step back with that left leg into a lunge. And we're just going to go ahead and pulse in this position. It's okay to adjust your stance here a little bit. Just get into a good pulsing position. Hold this here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean forward, reach for your chair, kick the leg. Bend it, forward, kick the leg. Forward, reach and lift the leg. It's fine if you need to step a little closer to your chair, adjust your body. What I don't want you to do is to be arching or flailing your back around. I want you to have a really super strong, solid base in that core. I want that each time you come into that reverse lunge, that your torso is staying nice and upright here. Beautiful. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So strong. Beautiful work. Core stays engaged. We're lifting. We're lowering. And on this lift, we're going to hold it here. We're going to point the toe. And we're just going to do some little lifts. Lift. 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 So good. Come on. Lift. 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 Hold that core in strong now. Your heel is going to come all the way back down to the base of your right standing foot, and then it's going to sweep up, down, up, down. And if you want a little extra challenge, you can go ahead and reach one arm up, high overhead. Give your obliques a little stretch. Force yourself to balance even more onto that standing leg, which is doing a ton of work, even as it's holding you up. Try to keep that lifting leg perpendicular to the heel of the standing leg. Woo, you feeling the burn yet? I am. You can go ahead and put your hand back down if it starts to get to be a little bit too intense. Otherwise, try to keep it lifted. Last 3, last 2, last 1, and now hinge forward. I know, last little thing. I want you to lift up onto your toe on the standing leg. Hold your core in, lower down, step it back, lunge, up onto the toe, step it back, lunge. Beautiful. Lift, lower, lunge. Lift, lunge. Lift, lift up onto the toe. Use your chair to support you. You've got this. Lift. And last one. Whew, that's burning my butt. Okay, feet together. Shake it out. Oh my gosh. What was happening there? Let's just reset here. Just wide and just hinge, hinge, hinge forward. Nice. Just hinge it forward. Give yourself a nice little stretch here. Beautiful. Maybe legs go side to side. Nice. Now we're going to come back up. I want your feet to come in together. I want you to sink it down to a chair sit. Before we move on to the other leg, we're just going to add a quick little series here. We're going to do a little bit more calf action. So as I'm in my chair sit, I'm going to gently tuck my tailbone under. I'm going to engage my abs. I'm going to try to lift up through my crown, and I'm just going to hold this here. And I'm just going to pulse in this position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend all the way down. Grab your weighted objects. Stand up. You guys are doing amazing. Let's roll our shoulders back to just counterbalance the weight of our weighted objects. And I want you to just sink back down into your chair. Now I want you to float those arms behind you. And I just want you to kick them back while you hold your chair sit. Hold and kick them back. Great job. I know. It's so tough. You're tougher. Let's go. Come on. Hold your core in. Lift through your crown of your head. Hold, hold, hold. And release. Stand, bicep curl. I want you to come out to the side and squat. Drop the arms. Stand to the center, bicep curl. Drop the arms. Stand to center, bicep curl. Step out to squat. Now you've worked on this nice wide sumo squat already right when we started. So I know you've got this motion down. Your chest stays upright. Knees are tracking in line over those toes. And you're just moving back and forth across your center of your mat. Beautiful job. Come on. Engage those abs. Squeeze at the top. Keep your shoulders back. Beautiful work. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Meet me back in the center. Sink it down. Chair sit. Hold your weights at your sides. And I want you to come up onto your toes. Yes, I know. You're going to hold this up on your toes, and you're going to give you some hammer curls. So hammer curls are when your palms are facing each other. And I want you to really work on that chair sit. It's okay to drop your heels here for a moment to collect yourself, just to get it together, just to get yourself back on track. Just keep doing hammer curls. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Open up that chest. Beautiful job. Come on. You got this. Let's go. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Heels down. Go ahead and set your weighted objects down. This time I'm going to have you step it back with your right leg into that reverse lunge. And you know what's going to happen. We're going to pulse it. Pulse in place. Come on. Pulse. 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 Beautiful. Come on. Go. Good job. Hold that core in strong. We're training ourselves to be in this tall, upright position. Beautiful work. Feel the burn. Embrace the burn. You can do this. Good job. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Knees over the toe. 3, 2, 1. And come up and lift the leg. Come back down. Come up. Lift the leg. Remember to keep that back flat. Keep the core engaged. Protect your body. Protect your back. Tune into these micro adjustments where you're straight upright. You're not leaning forward over your knee, so that you can really activate and isolate your glutes and really get the most out of this. So strong. So good. That's right. Just a couple more. And on this one, I want you to hold and lift and lift and lift. 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 Don't let your back arch too much. Keep a nice stable base supported in your core. And beautiful. Good. Now, you know what's going to happen now. We're going to turn our right foot perpendicular to our we're going to sweep it up high and then bring it back flat. Sweep it up high, bring it back flat. Sweep and bring back. Sweep, bring it back. Now this is the one where you can sweep one arm up high overhead and really give your body some length. Yes, I know it's challenging, and the second you take your hand off your chair and you're not holding it down anymore, your body's going to want to start to pivot and rotate, and it's going to show you where it's struggling, and that's great. Stay right in the struggle. It's this challenging space where the most change happens. Stay present in your body. Notice, just notice that it's hard, that it's difficult, and that you're still doing it. That's you. You're powerful. Come on. Last 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Bring your feet together. Shake it out. Amazing work. Oh my goodness, that was intense. All right, so we're gonna step it out wide again. Getting into some more of those deep sumo squats. I just love them. They're super challenging. All right, good. Roll the shoulders back and deep sumo squat right in front of your chair. Just hold the sumo squat. Press your knees out and away. Core is tight. Abs are engaged. Head is up towards the ceiling. Yes, it should be a little uncomfortable. I feel you. It's uncomfortable for me too. Now, if you dare, go ahead and grab your weights again. And we're going to go ahead and come up into a press. We're going to squat, and then we're going to press. Squat, press. I want you to see this from the side. I want you to see that my core is engaging in and up. I'm squatting, pressing up. My head is staying lifted, so I'm not bending forward at all. And I am working this pose. Yes, you got this. Come on. Lift and press. Lift and press. Beautiful. Come on. Let's go a little faster if you can. Remember, holding water bottles, soup cans, whatever you've got, that's going to be appropriate here. Come on. Up and press. Squat and press. Squat, press. Now on this next one, I just want you to bring your weights to your shoulders. I want you to squat it down. I want you to hold it. I want you to lift your right heel up off the floor. Ooh, yes. I'm just going to do that for a few more seconds, and then I want you to just give me some tiny pulses with the left. Come on. Pulse, press, pulse, press. Lower the right heel. Lift the left. Continue to pulse. Press, pulse, press. Bring your weights in front of you to heart center. Pulsing, pressing. You got this. Come on. Last 3, 2, 1. Shaking is good. Lower the heel on this side. Hold it down. You're doing amazing. Keep that chest up, nice and tall. Oh, you feeling that? Oh, me too. So tough. Okay, we're just going to alternate right heel, left heel, right heel, left heel. And I'm working on micro adjustments. Oh, am I pressing my back? Am I keeping my shoulders back? Is the crown of my head up? Can I sink just a little bit lower down in my squat? Yes, we can. Now extend the arms out. Keep alternating the legs. Bring the arms in. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Arms out. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Arms out. Squeeze. You're going to keep alternating that lift just for a few more. Come on, you got this. Do this with me. Lift and squeeze. Lift and really squeeze those weights back towards your back each time you come back. All right, just hold it down. And come all the way up. Amazing work. I'm super proud of you. Oh my gosh, I know that. That's super tough. I'm feeling that in my inner thighs, my shoulders, everywhere basically. So good. Okay, let's go ahead and put our weighted objects down. I've got another little sequence to get through. This is not a long workout. You really don't need a ton of time to really make a big difference. I'm just looking at my sequencing to make sure that I give you everything. I really want to do this workout. I'm really excited about it. I don't want to forget anything. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to hinge it forward. We're going to put our hands on the side of our chair. And this time we're going to lift the leg up, and we're going to lift the arm up. Now we've already warmed up for this. We've really practiced this really well. What you're going to do is a little bit of a figure 4, kind of a reach from your knee to your elbow while you're holding this balancing pose. And you know what? If this isn't working for you, if this just doesn't feel comfortable, just go go ahead and put both your hands down and work the knee. Just work that knee in and out. You're going to be getting a ton out of this. It's tough to balance here. It's tough for me. I'm working my toe. My big toe is really trying to balance me down in that position. I'm just working to squeeze. Come on, squeeze. And 10, 9, faster, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're not going anywhere. Put your hand down, and we're going to work this little lift. So we're just going to keep our leg in this position, and we're going to lift, 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 lift. Imagine lifting up through the heel, like you had a string attached to the outside of your knee and the outside of your heel, and they're just lifting you. You're going to feel that working your butt so much. Oh my gosh, just keep it up. Keep that lift, lift, lift. Try not to put too much weight in your hands. Have a light pressure in your hands. Allow your right standing leg to support you. I'm sweating. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, I know, that was intense, right? Let's go ahead and give it a little stretch. Go ahead and put it up on your chair maybe and lean forward over your leg. Just let that feel good and relaxing for a moment. Nice. Another great way to really stretch out the exact muscles we were just strengthening is the pigeon stretch. So you put, I'm going to do a modified version with my leg up on the chair where I just bent my knee, and I'm just going to sort of lean forward over this. You can also do an actual pigeon stretch on the floor. This just feels really good and very relieving. Awesome. All right. I'm going to turn and burn and do that on the other side. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Ready or not, we're going to do it. Woo, let me just get my leg. It's just, woo, feeling it. Okay, feeling good. We're going to hinge forward again. This time, the right leg is going to sweep up and to the side. We're going to raise our right arm, right leg, and we're going to knee to elbow, crunch. That's right, we're going to make a little figure 4. Light contact and pressure with that arm that's down right now. You don't want to really put too much pressure there. You want to really work the standing leg, make it do more work. Fight to balance here. And remember what I said, you can put both hands down and you can just work the leg. Just work that drive with your knee. Whew, tough coming back to it. Great job. Come on, we're going to go a little faster. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. We're going to hold it up. I'm going to put my other hand down, and I'm going to do that little lift, 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 lift. Try to keep your chest aligned here. Soft bend in that standing knee that's stabilizing and supporting you. And just lift, lift through your knee and your ankle. They're just connected to a string that's coming down from the ceiling, and it's just lifting your leg. Lift, lift. Align your pelvis. Just notice, is your pelvis really crooked right now? Are you dropping and collapsing through the left leg? Try not to do that. Just notice your body. Try to support your structure. These are all of the little movements that are going to help strengthen any of your weaker areas. So important to work that pelvic area. Good. Last 3, 2, 1. Oh, shake it out. You may have noticed, like I did, that one side was more challenging than the other. That's normal. We often have imbalances for different reasons. Just notice these things and just allow them to be as you continue to work to strengthen your body all the way around. Great job. All right, we're going to get our other leg up on the chair and just do this modified pigeon stretch. And don't worry about this if this isn't comfortable or you don't want to try it. You don't have to do it. It just feels really good. And can be really useful. Another great way to do those types of stretches, especially if I had a slightly lower chair, is to do a figure 4 where I'm seated and I'm leaning over. It's basically doing the same thing, just slightly less intense. Great job. All right, and we're going to end with a little sequence that I really like. It's basically a burpee, but it's a low impact burpee, so I think you're going to really like this one. So we're going to step our feet out nice and wide again. We're going to shoot our butt back. We're going to plant our hands down. We're going to step our foot back. We're going to step our other foot back. Now we're in a tall plank. We're going to come back the same way we came in, and we're gonna come up. We're not gonna jump. I almost said it. We're not jumping. We're really working on all of the movements that make a burpee, make us so strong. And we're doing it with a slightly different intention here. So from the beginning of the workout, you worked on picking something up and putting it on the shelf. You're doing the same thing here. You're just coming all the way into a tall plank in between. Now, if you're up for it and you want to try it, you can grab your weighted objects or your weights and incorporate them into this. So this takes a little bit of coordination and practice. I just want you to really be mindful of your form so that each time you come up, you're already in a deep supported squat so that you're not pressing anything overhead with your back rounded. Do not do this with weight if that doesn't feel good to you. Nice work. And I have literally 3-pound dumbbells, and that is challenging. It is challenging. You got this. Come on. Down, back, out to the side, and up. Down, back, out to the side, and up. So good, rock star. Come on. Down, back, out to the side, and up. Whew. Just a couple more. We're almost through this. And yes, last one. Out and up. Yes. Oh my gosh, we so rocked that. You can go ahead and set your weighted objects down now and meet me back here by your chair. I'm just going to turn my chair around here for a second because I want to do a little flow here just to sort of round this off. So I'm just going to sweep my left leg up high behind me, and then I'm going to bring it up towards my nose. I'm going to sweep it up high behind me, and I'm going to bring it up towards my nose. Now a really nice thing to do is as you come up to your nose is to lift up onto your heel so that you're getting a little bonus calf. And this is a great way to work the calves because you're standing on one leg. You've got all the weight of your entire body on that one calf muscle. So it's really effective. Down, sweep, and up. Now you've been working this entire time on not arching the back or having a sloppy back like that move was. So you want to really work, because the reason we're doing it like this is so that we really isolate the glutes. That's the point. We want to really get those glutes fired up and working. Good. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And this is a total core, glute, calf. I love this move. We're going to do it on the other side. So we're going to start out slow. Knee comes to nose. We sweep the leg back. We find our space. We find our balance point. Don't have to kick very far. And then when you're ready, lift up onto the toe. Sweep. Lift. Sweep. Lift. Sweep. Really nice job. You've got this. Lift. Sweep. Lift. Sweep. Lift and sweep. So good. Yes. You can do a lot with a little bit of time in the chair and some water bottles. Pretty awesome. Come on. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Yes. Okay, Rockstar, that was amazing. I'm super proud of you. Thank you so much for showing up today. I wanted to answer a question that I got recently. Someone wrote me and said, her name was Christy. Her name's Christy. She wrote me and said, I'm really struggling because, my body changes throughout the year, and sometimes I feel like I'm really on track and on point, and then other times I feel like I'm fluffy and I can't get rid of it, but then it goes off again, and it's just kind of like, it's like a cycle. Why am I not lean all the time? And I love that question because I think we're just so hard on ourselves. I feel like we're trying all the time to look a certain way, and I just want to share from myself as a trainer and as someone who's been really working on fitness and on a healthy version of fitness for the last decade. I actually intentionally taper throughout the year. I go up and I go down a little bit in my body fat, and it's a very, very healthy way to train. There will be times when you'll be doing workout videos with me and you'll be like, damn, Betty Rocker looks super lean. And then there'll be other times when you won't even really think about it. I love my body. I feel like I always look my best, and it's always a choice. The way that I am is always a choice because I'm paying attention to the 4 pillars. I'm paying attention to my sleep, I'm paying attention to my stress management, always paying attention to my nutrition and my regular exercise. And if my body starts to shift, I know why it's shifting that direction. There are times when I'm intentionally shifting it because of life, because life's happening, or because I just need a break. I want to take a less intense way of training, or I just want to take a break. So you will see my body change throughout the year. I won't always be super, super lean, and that's not my goal. And it's really okay, and it's a great idea to just get comfortable with loving yourself in your body's different phases and stages. Perhaps you have a weight loss goal right now. Perhaps you have gotten to a point where you're just not comfortable with where your body's at, or you're coming back from an injury perhaps, or some other big life event that caused you to pack on some extra body fat that you'd like to lose. That's fantastic. Love the process of that. Your body's still a strong, incredible mechanism, and as it goes through the process of shedding the extra body fat, it's also doing all these amazing things like getting super strong. Your metabolism's changing. It's metabolizing all of these nutrients and helping you stabilize your hormones, and you want to do that in a very mindful, loving, and holistic way so that you don't burn yourself out, feel like you need to be beating yourself up the entire time, or just, not enjoying the process, because, like, we're all of us, always a work in progress. There's always some other goal, once you hit your goal, that you're going to want to hit a new goal. That's part of life. So we've got to be able to love the journey. We've got to be able to love ourselves along the way, and that was something that really took me a long time to figure out. When I did, I started to really have fun and really enjoy life, because I just felt like, I just feel like flawsome all the time. I don't need to be perfect. And when I say perfect, I feel like you take the moments, you make them perfect. But I feel like this idea that a lot of us have in our heads, and I'll just speak for myself, was this airbrushed model in a magazine, which is what I grew up looking at and thinking that that's how I was supposed to look. And you know what? That's not how anybody is supposed to look. Even the girls in those magazines don't look that way. They might look that way for a moment in time, but a lot of it is lighting, a lot of it is airbrushing, a lot of it is just, it's fake. And that's not any way to base your reality or what you want to be like on. So Christy, her name was Christy, she asked that question, and it just really reminded me that I don't think I've ever talked to you about this before, that I really do taper throughout the year, throughout the seasons with my training, throughout the different things that I have going on in life. I'll be super lean at times because that's my goal and I'm building muscle. There's other times where I'm a little softer, and I am embracing that too. I love the whole process, and I love what my body is capable of. And I'm very, very intentional about supporting it along the way while it does all of its amazing things. And for all of you ladies who are listening, remember that your body cycles throughout the month as well. If there are times or days when you don't feel as energized, or you don't feel like going hard, don't go hard. Don't force yourself. You'll actually get better results and support your hormone cycles when you listen to what your body is asking for, and sometimes that's rest. A lot of the times less is more. You'll get better results in your training when you're able to rest your body more. So I'm talking about two different things there, of course. I'm talking about our cycle, our female cycle, and I'm also talking about resting and training. So lots of good things to unpack there, and I am here for you to help you answer any questions that you have. Or if you have any comments about what I was just talking about and want to share your experience, please feel free to post it in the comments below. I love hearing from you. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, or get to know me better, or be a part of my amazing 30-day challenge on demand program that all happens inside of Rock Your Life, where I teach live weekly classes that you can come to. We can see each other. I can talk to you. We do check-ins. We have this amazing community, this fitness community that's open 24/7, and there are 30-day challenges that you can take for every month out of the year. So be sure to check out Rock Your Life. Be sure to connect with me here on the Betty Rocker blog. Get all of my amazing recipes, workouts, all of my meal plans and workout programs, and any resources that I have that are helpful for you in your healthy lifestyle of awesome, because that's what it's all about. Keep being kind to yourself, keeping kind to the people around you. Remember that you are a powerful role model for people in your life by the actions that you take. It matters, it all matters. And thank you again for doing this little bar circuit with me today. It's great to see you. I'll talk to you again real soon. Mwah.